FarmHER and RanchHER is back with a brand new season. In this week's episode, Kirby Schnorr travels to a New Mexico ranch to see firsthand how the mother-daughter duo of Lynn and Sherry Ray raise cattle while also mentoring the next generation of ag leaders. And that's tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern right here on RFD-TV. And Lynn and Sherry have taken time from their busy schedules to join us today for a little sneak peek of this episode. Ladies, it is so good to have you with us. Lynn, let's start with some background on that operation and what all you guys do.
We are a sixth generation with Sherry cattle operation. We run about 1,050 head of commercial cows and calves. We also raise registered quarter horses and focus on basically conservation of the land through rotational grazing.
And understand you guys were established in 1896?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that is incredible. Sherry, let's talk about your involvement on the ranch. Did you always plan on playing a role on that operation?
You know, it was really great growing up because I think my parents did a really good job of never making my siblings and I feel like we had an obligation to come back. And so then it felt more like a choice. And so I did leave for a while. Speaking of your international segment, I was actually studying international agriculture. That's what I got my master's degree in agriculture education. But when it came down to deciding if I wanted to go live in D.C., he's our cat, if I wanted to go live in
can be in the picture.
Right? Or if I wanted to come back home, the answer was always home. I always missed it. I always loved it. And I'm so happy to have a part in it.
Yeah, it always calls you back home. I agree with that. And Lynn, I know that you also mentor the next generation of ag leaders there in your community. So tell us about that effort.
Well, I taught vocational agriculture for 20 years in our local school, and Sherry actually is doing the job that I used to have now. And I am just really committed and love FFA. I think it grows great leaders, teaches work ethic, and really the future depends on the young people and how they're involved in agriculture and what they bring to the table.
They are the future for sure. Sherry, why is it so important to you to mentor that next generation?
I just think it's incredibly important, especially in this day and age when our consumers are becoming even further separated from our food source, as we know. And, there's a really small school that we have here in Hardin County, New Mexico. There's only about 45 kids, kindergarten to 12th grade. But you would be surprised that even in this huge ranching community, how many students still aren't exactly aware of what they want their part to be in agriculture. And so I hope that everybody can just kind of find some kind of segment to be able to give back to our food system.
How are you able to balance both the full-time responsibilities, on the ranch as well as teaching those kids?
Well, I'm going into my second year of teaching ag. And so honestly, when I look at the weight of both, I was hoping to be able to spend a little bit more time on the ranch, just trying to get my feet under me as an ag teacher. For anybody out there that's an ag teacher, it's a full-time job. And so honestly, it's been a bit of a challenge to figure out how to balance both of them. I've probably spent more time doing the ag teaching part of it, but hopefully now that I'm starting to get my feet under me, I'll be able to kind of lean into more of the ranch side of things and filling in on the weekends and evenings as much as I can.
You are going to be busy. Before we go, what do you hope viewers take away from the episode?
I hope that they, can just embrace agriculture, embrace rural living, become more curious as to about ranching and how important it is to the food system in our areas.
Just some stunning video there of you guys on that operation. I cannot wait to watch this. That's RanchHERs Lynn and Sherry Ray. We appreciate your time tomorrow, or looking so forward to that episode. Now, again, be sure to catch that episode tomorrow, FarmHER and RanchHER at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on RFD-TV. Also on demand and streaming with your subscription to RFD-TV Now.